Are you concerned a man you know is being abusive, but you don't know what to do? Abuse is the attempt by one person to control another person using fear, threats, or violence. Abuse is not just physical. It may also be sexual, emotional, verbal, mental, spiritual, or financial. Statistics show that 8 out of 10 abusers in a romantic relationship are men. Abusers can be of any age, income group, race, religion, ability, sexual orientation, gender identity, or education. Some newcomer men make excuses for their abusive behavior by blaming it on the stress of moving to Canada. It is important to understand that all immigrant and newcomer men who arrived as refugees or refugee newcomers do not cope with stress by being abusive. They find other ways to cope. Violent behavior is a choice. If you feel a man is being abusive, it's important to address this concern. You may worry about making the situation worse, but doing nothing could lead to the woman being hurt or even killed. On average, every 6 days, a woman in Canada is killed by her partner. The key is to recognize, respond, and refer.
First, you need to recognize signs that the man is being abusive. There are some warning signs that you may notice. He is critical and puts her down and insults her about her appearance, personality, beliefs, and achievements. He blames her or others for his behavior. He may say, "You make me mad. You're hurting me by not doing what I ask." He tries to suggest he is the victim and acts depressed. He checks up on her all the time, even at work. He tries to keep her away from friends and family. He tries to isolate her by accusing them of causing trouble. He acts as if he owns her and expects her to fulfill all his needs. He lies to make himself look good or exaggerates his good qualities. He acts like he is superior and of more value than others in his home. He may see women as inferior to men, stupid, and unable to be independent. He is moody and unpredictable. He may be nice one minute and violent the next. Under some circumstances, the danger to her may be greater. If he has access to her and her children, if he has access to weapons, if he has a history of abuse with her or others, if he has threatened to harm or kill her if she leaves him, if he threatens to harm her children, her pets, or her property, if he has threatened to kill himself, if he has hit or choked her, if he is going through major life changes, depression, losing a job, separation, or divorce, if he is convinced she is seeing someone else and is cheating on him, if he blames her for ruining his life, if he watches her actions, listens to her telephone conversations, sees her emails, and follows her, if he has trouble keeping a job, if he has no respect for the law.
If you recognize signs of abuse, you should raise these concerns with the abuser. When you recognize the warning signs of abuse, choose the right time and place for an honest discussion. Approach him when he's calm. Be direct and clear about what you've seen. His behavior is his responsibility. Don't validate his attempt to blame others for his actions. Avoid making judgmental comments about him as a person, and never argue with him about his abusive ways. Confrontational, argumentative approaches may make the situation worse for her. Tell him that his behavior needs to stop, and suggest that he seek help. Finding a counselor in his community to talk to may be a good place to start. Call the police if the woman's safety is at risk. Be prepared for his reaction. He may deny the abuse or any wrongdoing. He may also minimize the impact or blame the victim. Focus your concerns on family safety and stress that abuse is never the answer. Keep the lines of communication open and look for opportunities to help him find support. He may swear to you that he will change, but it is very unlikely that he will change unless he receives professional help and is held accountable.
Finally, refer him to a service provider in the community who may be able to help him. You may wish to call the Assaulted Women's Helpline for information about a local counseling agency. The Assaulted Women's Helpline provides information in over 154 languages. For your own safety, do not get in the middle of an assault. If there is an emergency or if there is a life-threatening situation, call 911. If you suspect that your friend, family member, or neighbor is an abusive man, keep watch to recognize signs of abuse and then take action. If you don't know what to do, call 1-866-863-0511 for advice. When you see abuse, don't ignore it. Do something about it.